But it wasn't just at once. It became frequent. There were days I wouldn't hear from Lola at all, and that was unbearable. The shift when it finally hit me wasn't loud. It was quiet, subtle. She would send text messages that lingered in my inbox for days. She stopped commenting on my photos. Posts and shares about her adventures in Abuja started filling up my timeline. I didn't want to admit it to anyone, but the connection that used to be constant, I knew it had started slipping away. And then came Crescent. Lola had mentioned him in passing. "You would like Crescent," she once typed, smiling in the picture she had uploaded. Crescent, it turned out, was one of the other NYSC members, a guy from Lagos, tall, good-looking, and way more outgoing than I could have ever hoped to match. One night, out of the blue, Lola dropped a message that changed everything for me. "Hey babe, I think maybe we should talk about things. It's been rocky and I feel we need space." Space? I stared at that message for longer than I cared to admit, not knowing what to make of it. I couldn't breathe for what felt like an eternity. I was drowning in a space that was filled with nothing but questions. I decided I needed to go. I needed to see her face to face. So I booked the next bus to Abuja. I was determined to face whatever came. When I arrived, Abuja was like a different world. A world that wasn't mine. The streets were bustling and unfamiliar. I tried to stay calm. I called her. She picked up. "Hey, I'm here," I said, trying to pretend everything was fine. I asked if we could meet. She agreed. When I finally showed up at her place, the door swung open, and there she was, Lola, but Lola like I hadn't seen her before. In her eyes, there was a quiet joy, an energy I hadn't seen since before she left. And there he was, Crescent, standing by her. He gave me a polite smile, but there was no denying who Lola was with now. She was happier in a way that didn't seem to have anything to do with the old us, the old promises we shared. She held a soft smile when she looked at me. It wasn't the kind I was used to. It was soft, but it lacked the fire I had once seen when she laughed with me whenever we were together, whenever we made plans about our future. Now, this smile, it was almost distant. "I'm sorry, but I think we've both known for a while that this was coming," she said softly. I stood there, paralyzed as the reality hit me. It wasn't just the distance. It wasn't just Crescent or Abuja. It wasn't even the work trips or the new friendships. It was that this was part of Lola's journey, a journey I had been too afraid to see unfold this way. And in that moment, I knew she was gone. Not physically yet, but emotionally, she had found something else. We weren't the same anymore, and no amount of good intentions or long nights of conversation take us back. I left that apartment knowing it was the end, the quiet end of something that had once been everything to me. The moment you realize someone you love finds their own path, sometimes it's just not yours. And that's hard. That's really hard. But here I am, starting again. It's tough, but I can feel myself healing. I'm looking for the next adventure, somewhere new to rediscover who I am without her by my side. After all, if they post your girlfriend to Abuja for NYSC, she's no longer yours. Go and start looking for a new relationship. And that's what I'm doing.